Shut up now. There ain't nothing wrong with you. Why you act like that? Quit pitching the fit. Lay down. Joys of dog motherhood. Hello. Hi. I'm using a filter because I'm too lazy to put on makeup. But thank you. I want to try to put on those eyelash extensions that last like a week, but I'm afraid they're going to irritate the shit out of me after a few hours, and I'll be wanting to take them off. Oh, it was good. I took me a nap. Supposed to be up. I'm changing puppy pads and doing shit, but I fell asleep on this nice, comfy down couch. Want me to show you how comfortable it is? Hold on a minute. With my little pumpkin blanket. She sleeps on my damn arm like a person snuggles up to me. I didn't even sleep in the... I fell asleep. I was trying to stay awake last night until I got the puppy pads done this morning. And I fell asleep sitting up, and I've got the worst crick in my neck. I was sitting right here, and I slumped over and fell asleep. I was tired. I ain't slept good in about 2 days. Stressed out about shit. Oh, I think a cyst just busted. It fucking hurt. Ooh. Ooh. That felt nice. No, it didn't. So, when I went for my OBGYN appointment, I had a 7-centimeter cyst on my right ovary. And it ruptured. Hush! And it ruptured while I was cleaning up the cat room one day. And it brought me to my freaking knees. It ain't a little dog. It is a very vocal, annoying, big-ass, bouncy damn dog that wants out to break all my stuff in here like it tried to do earlier. And I have the bruises to prove it. I put it in its kennel because I need a little bit of peace from it. And it is quite mad and angry at me, and it is whining. Which it never does, so it's just wanting to be an asshole today. Hello. Sherry, are you a different Sherry, or are you the one that I've known half of my life? I was wondering about that, because it just says Sherry, and it don't have a picture of you. Which a lot of people on here don't put pictures. That hurt. It ain't as bad as they normally are. Different. Alright. So, I have been getting cysts, and the doctor said that is normal if on a cycle that I ovulate a big follicle or something, that it can be normal, or just women that's had C-sections of babies and stuff do that sometimes. And I've been getting cysts ever since, so I don't really feel like that's normal. I've never had cysts before, and they're rupturing, and it is quite a painful procedure. Now, that pinch that I just felt that was very painful could be ovulation, because when I stopped my regimen of medication, the doctor told me that it can cause that. And it can cause, he said, that. So I'm not supposed to be with anybody, and he told me if I did, to make sure that I used backup protection. So I had to be very careful, or there will be a bun within my oven. Hush. And all you little assholes will have to go bye-bye. No, they won't, but I'll have to have outdoor runs and stuff. What do you want? You ain't getting out and jumping all over me. No, you about broke my toe. It sounds so damn pitiful. It looks so pitiful, but it ain't pitiful. It's a Tasmanian freaking devil on steroids. And they do zoomies in here knocking shit over and bouncing around, and one of them knocked me over and I pulled a muscle on the side of my back Thursday. Just damn clipped me when I was trying to walk to the front door to see if somebody was here. Run out and knocked my feet out from underneath me, and I went flying. I went flying backwards. I said, well, shit. What was that for? They're quite dangerous creatures. They look so peaceful and innocent when they're asleep, but they're quite dangerous creatures. I think my white dog, and I say that with a grain of salt, has calmed down just a tad. My white bull terrier, Isabella. Oh yes, it did, because I have a subfloor in here. I don't have carpet or nothing, so I hit the subfloor and tweaked my back. And then yesterday, I brought in probably a 50-pound catch pen from the backyard that's been out there for about 7 or 8 months, and had to drag it over all those bushes and weeds that are back there. It's really, really bad grown up. And pull it up, hold it straight up, and angle it, and pull it up the steps. Once I got it in the house, it wasn't that bad, but I thought it was going to pull me back down the stairs. And I felt some kind of like twinge in the bottom of my back where it's messed up so bad. I was like, yeah, you're going to cripple yourself. Hush. Stop looking at me, lay down. So Caesar says to ignore them when they're acting like that. Don't speak to them, don't make eye contact with them, and that's what I just did. Because I'm not letting her out until she quits that whining. I'll let her out after she quits whining, because I'm not promoting that fucking behavior. Who said that? Caesar. Caesar said that you just ignore them when they're whining. And when they quit whining, then you go to them when they relax and settle down. She's at a level 10. If I was to let her out, she would knock my TV off and break it. She'd knock this cabinet down with my ashes in there. Hush! Lay down, Purdy. I ain't messing with y'all right now. Y'all are too damn wild. Y'all just got out now. No. Hush. I'm so sick of dogs today. Fuck, I got something. I love them, but God, Lee. Quit! No. Hush! Lay down. Stop all that craziness. I'm gonna zap y'all with the zapper. No. What? Heat up stuff. Look. I got them all round up earlier. I'm in here playing with them. They was all keyed up. Now trying to get them to settle the damn hell down. The little dogs have, but dang big dogs are acting like mules in here running around. You ain't dying. Quit whining like you're abused. I just woke my happy-go-lucky ass up. If I had a kennel outside, your ass would be in it because y'all are bothering me today. You're killing the vibes. And you're too rowdy. But stepping all over my damn toes and stuff this morning. And I've got 2 knee bruises on my thigh and my leg that look pretty bad. Where they took their fingernails and dug into my damn leg, jumping on me. It's a blood bruise. That's what I call it. It's got little speckles in it. Little red speckles. I don't know what you really call it, but that's what I call it. I guess it's called a hematoma or whatever. Not a hematoma, because that's blood pooling up in your skin, and you have to have that lance. I've had one of those on my hand. I don't know what you'd call it, but I call it a blood bruise. It's got little red speckles in it, and it's bright purpley blue. And sometimes I bleed because they cut my skin open. It makes me want to say wonderful words. Hello. I just want to sit here for a minute. Get my wits about me. Hello. She's free to get home today only. I feel tired. I feel good, but I feel tired. Anybody want a whining, hyperactive, compulsive disorder, defiant disorder dog that is stubborn and impossible to train, that will break everything in your house, chew up stuff, stretch your fences. Pull and eat a damn hole in a wooden fence and can chew through a cable. Also can unsnap herself. She's on sale for $19.95 today only. She will also eat holes in the drywall. And she will break toes. And grab small little fuzzy creatures such as little dogs and shake them in her mouth like they're a rag doll. To your horror. I should have done more research, yes, before I got Dalmatians and Bull Terriers. Is your Dalmatian? No, my Dalmatian attacked me when Kay was here the other day. I'd been giving it its meds. You know, doctor changed its meds from trazodone to something else. What was that? Starts with a damn P. I've said it before. And anyway, she damn attacked my ass. And it scared me because she don't do that to me normally. She come out of the damn... I went in the room to see if she's alright because she's freaking out and stuff. And she come out of the corner on me, and hell, I backed up and shut the damn door. Her growling and snarling and coming towards me like she's gonna bite me and backing up with her tail between her legs. I had the broom in my hand. I would have whacked her if I had to keep her from attacking me, but that was dangerous. That scared me. So I quit giving her the meds and she's fine today, but I'm still gonna take the broom in there with me. Hey, enough! No. No. Mother. Stop. Go your ass to bed. Quit talking back to me. Mama. Y'all heard that. It's a she. She was saying mama. See if I move over a little bit where she can't see me. Because I ain't used to me sitting here. I'm on the couch. That dog is talking. I know it. I heard it. It went, mama. I scooted over a little bit where she can't see me. That may be it. Sitting there staring at me. But anyway, no, that is my Bull Terrier. And they are just like wild fucking tornadoes. And the way I feel right now, I just kind of feel a little bit weak. And I can't deal with them right now. I'm going to have to wait a little bit. There's nothing wrong with them. Purdy included. But I just need a minute. I'm hurting in my side. I think I've just... Either I ovulated and it was a multiple follicles, or It's my left side too. Or I've had a cyst rupture because I'm got a pinching, hurting pain in my side around my ovary. So I just need a minute. I can't deal with them directly, but I will. Will you quit pushing on me, you little fat sausage link? Why do you keep posting pregnancy pictures? Come here, come here, come here, real close. Because it's my page and I have the right to post whatever I want. Second of all, it's a filter or AI. And I thought I looked fucking cute. It ain't none of your fucking business. Mind your business in your life and post what you want to. And stay the fuck out of mine. But you're not pregnant. It's weird as fuck. So, who in the fuck has to be pregnant to post down an AI image of what you would look like fucking pregnant? I never even looked that good pregnant. I looked like a damn fucking bullfrog walking around with my damn pouch stuck out. Ribbit. I thought I'd look down smoking hot. That's why I posted it. It ain't none of your damn business. Maybe I have damn a fantasy of actually looking like that in my 20s when I was pregnant instead of a damn pregnant bullfrog. Who knows? You're fucking weird for asking me why I keep on posting pregnancy pictures when I only posted fucking 2 AI images. 2. Because somebody sent it to me or I seen it, so I fucking did it. I posted 2. I ain't like my whole fucking page is that shit. You're weird as shit for asking somebody that. And if I was pregnant, I wouldn't tell a fucking soul. There's nothing wrong with posting stuff like that. I have never come out and said that I was pregnant, pretended to be pregnant in any sort of way, shape, form, or fashion. It's just like all these people out here doing the Scream AI shit. And it ain't even you, it's a look-alike of you. And the ghost face in the doorway. I ain't doing that shit either. Is that fucking weird? That there's a psycho in the door and I'm sitting there on the phone talking to my girlfriend with my little swirly damn cord wrapped around my finger. Or my cordless phone from the 80s. Is that weird? Probably. Do I give a fuck about your opinion? No. I posted that all over every fucking thing. And I cuss like a sailor or a truck driver. I don't give a damn. I also done the pole dancer AI damn video too and posted it. But I don't see nobody complaining about that. Me up there shaking it on the stage. It ain't like I'm up here posting. That blows my mind. I'm not up. Shut up. I'm not up here posting down squirrel ultrasounds and claiming that I've conceived a child with the invisible man. Let me tell you something. That does piss me off and made me go on a little rant there. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Let me tell you something. If you're so worried about what's on my fucking page, block me. Don't look at it. Don't be on here asking me questions. I don't ask you why you scratch your butthole all the time. I know it's because you don't fucking wash it. But, I mean, I don't ask that. I also don't ask you why you scratch your nuts. It's because they're dirty and they itch. But, you know. Well, it's either that it's nasty and you don't spread your cheeks in the shower and wash it out good enough and you've got some damn whatnot stuck up in there, a little turd here and there, or you got pinworms and you need to get you some medication and take it. You're wormy, and it's kind of the same thing as a dog rubbing its ass on the floor. Them worms are making your butthole tickle. You're welcome. Booyah! That's about as good as the damn person that found my play toy in here and asked me what it was and what it done, because they have never seen one before. And one of them was 43 and the other one was, which I thought I had it put up, but they still found it. Stop going through my shit. Give me that. Don't touch it. It ain't for touching. If we picking shit up, you don't know what is. One was 26 and the other one was 43. It don't do nothing. It's an activation device for a rocket ship, and it sends you to outer space. Stop fucking touching it. Now I gotta sanitize it, because that girl said, I think I've got an STI. And I'm like, you just touched my thing, now I gotta get another one. What the hell? Why are you touching things? It was in a little black damn velvety bag. Said, do not fucking touch. I don't mean you open it up and go through it. Shit. It does look unusual. I will give them that. It's a seashell. But still. Picked it up and said, is this one of them things you put on your lips to make your lips pucker up? I said, sure. But don't put it on your damn lips. We'll go with that. It goes on lips, but not ones that you think. I can't wait to invite people over here. And every time they sat somewhere in here on the couch or something, I wouldn't sit there. And they'll just look at me. Why? Because I screwed right there. Just to see the horrified look on their face. And then they... and then get up and try. I wouldn't sit there either. I didn't, but I just want to screw with people because it's fun. I have nothing else to do. I wouldn't sit there either. Probably wouldn't put my plate right there. I can't help it. It's just fun for me to be completely obnoxious and annoying. And I always wanted to do that to people. Even though I didn't, it just seemed fun. Did your man come back yet? No, he said he'd come. He's not my man. He said he'd come back Monday. I don't believe him. I don't trust them. They lie. He'll come back. He's wanting something. I don't know what it is. It ain't me, because he's got a woman at home. He's got who he wants, really. Girl, we just having fun. We just want to have fun. Yes, of course we do. We just want to have fun. And men suck the fun out of life. They're just grouchy, crabby. It ain't our fault that you got a receding hairline and a micro penis. God made you like that. It wasn't women. Or your daddy's gene pool. It sure ain't our fault that you're shorter than what you thought you would be at the age of 12. And you stopped growing. And you're shorter than all the women. And so you got to look up at them when you talk to them and stand on something. That's not our fault either. It's also not our fault that you've made poor life decisions and that you're a scrub and you don't have a vehicle that runs right or one at all, and that you're having to live with your mama because you can't afford to damn pay rent. That's not our fucking fault. So don't be mad at us trying to suck the damn good out of us and the fun out of us. Fix your fucking self, sir. I think they make pills to grow your hair back. I don't know about the other thing. I think that's just lost cause. You might get some kind of implant and stretch it out a little bit. I don't know. Y'all don't really do nothing with them anyway. So I don't see what the big point is. All you do is make messes and cause fucking problems. And then get mad about everything and scream and holler like a little bitch. It kind of sound like a little pig that you go out in the pan with its mammy and you grab it up and it starts fucking squealing. Yeah, yeah. That's what men sound like to me. It's funny as hell to me when you find out something about a man that he didn't want you to know and he gets all mad and starts stomping up and down and running back and forth and raising his voice at you like he's some kind of damn Brahma bull or something. Halt there. Toro. If you didn't want me to know about it, you shouldn't post it on social media because I'm like the damn FBI agent. I'm going to go through your shit. I'm going to go through every damn Facebook that you've ever had and lost damn access to 25 years back. Hola! Arriba! Andale! I'll be out there being a little matador. I ain't scared of you. All I gotta do is spray you in the eyes with something and knock you out the front door and lock it, and you're gone. You might have to go to the damn ophthalmologist for your fucking eyes. You think I'm scared of you? I don't fight fair. I'm too fucking little. You think I'm gonna fight you man to man, woman to woman? No. I'm gonna zap you in the nuts and spray you in the eyes and then whack you in the head with something and knock you out the front door. Don't come at me no certain way, sir. I have fought clean my entire life and backed down from people, and I'll be damned if you're going to try to act like you're going to fucking run up in my face and hit me because something I said to you. Use your words, sir, in a calm fucking manner, or leave my damn house. You ain't going to raise your fucking voice to me, and you ain't going to damn holler at me. That shit's been going on for too fucking long. Don't even damn speak to me if you can't speak with respect. Because you will respect me or we won't have no conversation at all. I will block your ass. But I tell you one thing, I'm like Medea was. I'll be damned if somebody is gonna damn hurt me or hit me or do something. Y'all stop farting. Y'all are stinky. Anymore. It ain't gonna happen. I've tolerated a lot of shit. And if I'm smart enough to know if I can't win a fight not to even start it. And I don't never start them. But I'm going to tell you something. I'll bide my time. And when the time's right, I'll get you back. I ain't going to start nothing out in public. I ain't an idiot. So if you want to put your hands on me in public, that's wonderful, honey. I'll put you in some little bracelets. And you can have your picture on booking.com. With some stripes behind you. Look to the left. Look to the right. Look straight ahead. And don't smile. And hold this number up. If you want to be stupid, I will squall and get that cop to take your happy-go-lucky ass right to fucking jail. And I don't even give a shit if it hurt. I will squall and act like you tried to unalive my ass. Fuck around. And you'll find out. I ain't played no games. Now, in the past, I'd be like, I don't want to have to go to court. I will gladly go to court. And I will squall and have tissues and be snotting up in there. I think about the worst damn thing that happened to me in my life. So I can squall real good in front of God and everybody. Try me. Try me, motherfucker. I'll let you pummel me a little bit where I can have nice abrasions on my pretty little face. You fuck my face up, though. I'll wait for you in a dark alley somewhere with a damn ski mask on. And my black Cadillac. So, little huffy, fuffy, damn, puffy, damn madman that he got caught doing his shady bullshit, I suggest that you pump your fucking brakes and stop your bullshit and take your happy-go-lucky ass back out of my fucking house. Because men are a damn dime a dozen and I ain't got to put up with shit. Hell, they've been lining up in the damn road for me last few days, and I'm like, am I giving off a pheromone or something? I must be in heat, and they're like little corn dogs coming up in your yard when you female dogs in damn heat are trying to damn hunt you and piss on your leg. Because, I mean, damn. The sick shit that somebody told me that they wanted to do to me last night, I had to immediately block him. I was trying to be nice and like, no, I'm not interested. You know, I said that multiple times. I'm not interested. You're not my type. You look like damn The little evil leprechaun dude with facial hair. He wanted to slurp my male friend's essence out of my cooter. Is what he told me he wanted to do to me. And I instantly got very nauseous. What the fuck's wrong with people? Ugh. Just the thought of that dude touching me makes me want to cringe. I'm sorry, you're not my type. If you're not my type, you're not my type. You need to go find your type. And somebody that enjoys your company and your weirdness and your whatever the fuck's wrong with you. Because, honey, it ain't me. I like tall men with muscles. They don't have to have a six-pack, but they have to be built. And they like to climb things. I have been asked some sick stuff by men. Will you poop on me if I pay you? I just blocked. Will you give me a golden shower? And I'm like, what the hell is that? So I Googled it. And then I was like, ugh. No. And this was when I was dating. Like, before I got pregnant with my youngest daughter. Like, way back when. Ugh. People are sick. Can I suck on your toes? No, I'll kick you in the face. I don't like people touching my damn feet. Don't touch them. They're goosey. People are freaking nasty. Can I have your used underwear that you haven't washed? No. I'm going to wash them and put them back on my ass. Well, then I'm like, well, how much would you pay me for them? I'm just curious. I'm asking just out of curiosity. Hell, if they offered me enough, hell, I'd sell them a couple of pairs and they could do their weirdness. I do it. I bet you got some pretty feet. Yeah, you'll never get to see them. I mean, people does. The smellier, the better. They was, that old Black to Orange on TV. Them women used to wear them underwear in there, and they would send them to people through the mail, and they'd pay them for it. Like, how in the hell did you get underwear garments in prison like that? I mean, they give you panties, but they ain't no cutesy bootsy up your crack things. Black is a new orange, yes. I watched that shit for a few seasons. It's got old Donna off of them 70s show on it. I don't know what her name is. She was that old chick's girlfriend that went to prison. And the whole story's about in there. That little white, not white-haired girl, but blonde-haired girl. All that crazy shit. But Piper. I don't remember all their damn names. It's been a long time since I watched it, but I remember them girls putting them underwears on and running around in there for 2 or 3 days and getting sweat and all that shit on it and then sending it to people. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Ew. Men are nasty. When I was about 22 years old, we rented this freaking trailer, and my husband was a damn man whore. and he had got him a girlfriend. We had got broke down. We didn't. Well, he'd run the damn truck out of gas again, because that's all he fucking done. I mean, dude, the gas light's on. Do you think we should go to the store? Nah, we'll make it. We'll go to the store when we go home. So anyway, so we walked to this little house, and I remember it, and there's this man out there, and he's got these two little kids. He's an older dude, and he's got a buggy hooked up to two old mules. And he takes us out in the back field into a barn on that buggy, and then takes us back to the car and gives us some gas. Well, his daughter is the mother of them kids, Dora the Explorer. So he starts going over there in her house, and her old man's in prison, and hooks up with her, and they move in to a house that was his stepdaddy's friend's house. And I don't know none of this, and he's still coming home pretty regular. And I don't know nothing. His family's fucking lying for him and shit. But we rented from this dude, and I didn't know. David Partain, he's dead now, that he was a registered offender. And he would pop the door open and come in there and steal my freaking underwear. And he also told me that he would just give me that trailer if I would sleep with him. And this man was like 80 years old. He was nasty. And I said, I've got a daughter, and I can't be doing none of that. And I'm pregnant. He's like, oh, you can just set her on the couch. Now, he was arrested and convicted for doing something to an 11-year-old little girl. And I didn't know none of that until after I had already moved out of there. I should research people and be more careful. But I started not answering the door. And he had some reference numbers that my husband had gave him. And he started calling my husband because we got behind on the rent, because my husband wouldn't give me no fucking money, and I barely had enough to pay the utilities. I only got like $550 back then. That's all I got on my Social Security check, because I was married, so they took part of it. And because he was supposed to be giving me money. So, anyway, he was spending all his money on his woman. I'm pretty sure I bought that damn truck he was driving. Pretty definitely sure. He took the only vehicle we had, left me there destitute. I'd call his family. Well, I'm not coming over there. I don't know what you want me to do. I guess you can just give her some water. She don't need no juice or milk or food. Or you can walk to the store. It ain't my problem. But yet, they turned around and told lies and took my kids away from me. Wouldn't even come, and them babies squalling, begging for food. So, very pregnant, I put my little girl in this screwed up old stroller that somebody had gave me, that the wheels didn't even work right. And I waddled my little ass 3 miles up the damn road to try to go to We Totem to buy my baby something to eat. And they sorry motherfuckers wouldn't even come over there and take me to the damn store. I learned later on that I could ride the carts bus for about $3. But this woman was a home health nurse, and she was doing her job sitting with somebody, and she seen me. And I was very heavily pregnant. And she took me to the store with my baby. We didn't have no seat in there, so we had to kind of hurry up and go to the store, and then she took me home. I think she had some kind of little booster seat in there for her. She said grandbaby or something, but it wasn't the right one for my daughter because she was about a year old. But anyway, she took me to the store, and I did put my little girl on, and I went and bought her some juice and bought us something. And I would get the carts bus after that. I'd have to put her seat in there and fasten her in, and she'd take me to the store and sit out there and wait for me and then take me home until somebody gave me my Oldsmobile. He come over there, started hanging around, and brought one of his buddies and moved in with us. I won't go into detail about what I was forced to do in that situation, but he took my little girl and hid her from me for weeks. And when I got that car from my friend, I was just about ready to have my second baby. I went to go find him, and he was living with another woman on top of living with Dora the Explorer in the trailer park where his mama and stepdaddy was living, named Angie. And she hid my daughter from me and refused to let me have her because he told her that I didn't have any parental rights to my daughter. And I went to his sister's house and jumped her shit. And she called her mother and jumped on her, and her mother brought my baby to the Hardys in Huntsville, Alabama. That woman had my baby, and she hid her. When I got my baby back, now he knocked me down and snatched her out of my hands because I went against him and locked the doors, and I tried everything I could to get my daughter out. And anyway, when I got my baby back, she had handprints on her back, face, legs, and everything. And she was covered from head to toe in bug bites. So I went over there to the neighbor's house. The woman was his best friend's mother. And I asked her what happened, and she said that him and her was beating on that baby because it was crying. And that Angie and him had set the baby in an ant bed out there in the yard, and she had to go out there and get the baby out of the ants and wash the ants off of her. They was biting her all over. And they let them have my kids. Yeah. And I didn't report it because I didn't want them to take her away from me, because legally I was still married to this bastard. So I took her, and I had no contact with him until he got in trouble and got sent to jail. And then he started calling me and stuff. He made me homeless, and I lived in the streets with the kids for a while so he could live with her. And then he threatened me to come back and had me arrested and the children taken away from me because I had filed for divorce. And I was arrested, and the only way he would drop the charges against me and drop the restraining order he had against me for the kids in his cell was if I agreed to terminate my petition for divorce and come back to live with him. And that's how I ended up pregnant with my third baby. He flushed my birth control and said I wasn't allowed to take any birth control, which that is the R word, technically, if you're forcing somebody to have a child. Then we had DHR involved again because he had called them when he had me arrested. And he would bring home women that he just randomly found, and I was supposed to keep my mouth shut. I got preeclampsia because my second and third baby was too close together. And I had to go I had to go to these apartments where he was sleeping with some woman, and he had my little girl locked in the truck out there in the cold, asleep. And I had to fight with him to get him to come out there and unlock the door in the middle of the night. I had to get the, hold on a minute. I had to get the woman that was borderline Alzheimer's down the road. I blocked him. He's gone. To take me over there because I couldn't get him to bring my daughter back. And he was at some apartments up there in Hansville, some government apartments. And she was outside locked in the truck while he was in there getting high in the cold. And after I jumped all over him and he thought the law was going to get called with him, he opened the door and said, get that fucking kid out of my truck and get out of here. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. So I got her out and put her in the car, and the woman took me and dropped me off back at my trailer. And I had to just endure it. I had to keep my mouth shut. I knew better. If he ever come home and there was dirty dishes in the sink, he would grab me by the hair of the head. It didn't matter what time it was, where I was at, and he would drag me in there to the kitchen sink and say, fucking wash them now. And mind you, he'd go off and stay gone 2 or 3 days and leave me with all the kids. Nothing, no food, no phone. I wasn't allowed to have a phone, wasn't allowed to talk to anybody, have anybody in my life. They would have them arrested. They would tell a lie that they hit one of them. His mama would do it, and they would have them arrested. Anybody that tried to help me. And so everybody would just stay clear of me. And so my friends, I went to stay with my best friend and her family. Her name's Lisa, is Lisa. I talked to her earlier. And when the hospital called them this time, when my oldest daughter was born, because they'd seen him up there with multiple women, and they know that he had a history with the DHR. So they called them on us, and they closed the case out, and then they reopened it. So when they come back to the house, I had gotten in an argument with my grandmother and my brother. If you've heard my stories about them, you know why. And hey, I had went down to her house to stay the night. She was right down the road then. They lived less than a mile from my house, so I walked down there to cool off, to give us some distance, and then go back, because it was just too much. Being postpartum and everything, my little girl was only like 3 months old. And I was a new mom and stuff, so I went down there and stayed with them. So DHR found me down there and put me on safety plan. That they had to supervise me to make sure that my husband wasn't around the baby. I guess they trusted the system and thought that they would help me or get me some kind of counseling or something, or parenting classes. But anything I done wrong, they would go and tell the DHR. But then they would tell me that I could do those things. And then when I did them, they would tell the DHR that I done them. Yep. And I'm not going to get into details about her family life, but there was some things going on in her life that she had to correct. And she had family coming over there, so she wanted me to move in with his sister and go on safety plan over there. My husband had repeatedly tried to come down there, and was starting fights, including on Christmas. It was my daughter's first Christmas, and he come over there showing out, mad because he had to abide by that thing, and he just kept on coming over there. He'd park at the neighbors all the time, want me to go off with him, and I did once or twice, and now I was young. I was only 20 years old, and I'm sure I'd done a lot of things stupid, but they would offer to take care of the baby and then say that I was leaving the baby with them all the time. I don't understand that. I won't never. So whenever I left, and they took the baby, she started calling me, telling me that she knew a judge in Coleman, that they would try to help me get my daughter back. But the comments that my husband and his family made about them got me thinking. And I knew that if I didn't cut ties with them, that they was going to tell a lie on them, because they was already coming up with lies and stuff, going to tell on them to try to get them locked up and stuff. And so I made a decision that I was going to figure out a way where they wouldn't talk to me no more. There was this girl, her brother was really good friends with the woman's boys that I grew up with. Ricky was on here. Ricky's one of them. Ricky's her son. And I seen her sitting there, and I contemplated in my mind if I really wanted to go through with this, because I knew that they would never speak to me again. But at the same time, I knew that it was the right decision to keep them out of it and keep them from being arrested, because technically they did try to help me. Even if they was naive and trying to tell my social worker that I needed some kind of parenting classes because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So, but who does with their first kid? You don't with your first kid. If you're not careful, you screw that child. You screw it up. You screw everything up. You have to be real careful. That first baby. Woo! Anyway, I told them, kind of what happened in their family life, and that how, awful they was, and that they had problems, and just talked about them like shit. And if you know me, I don't do that. I've never done that about anybody. And this girl passed away, and I knew that the kind of person she was, and that she would run right back to them and tell every fucking thing I said. So I didn't have a phone or anything, and every once in a while I'd go to the library and check my Facebook. Her daughter, I grew up with her. We went to kindergarten together, and we had known each other for decades. She messaged me on Facebook, cussed me out, and blocked me. How dare I talk about her mom like that? And I just remember breaking down into tears, because it was necessary. If they would have stayed in my life, his family would have told some kind of damn concocted up, a lie about them, and they would have been arrested. And I couldn't have that. Even if I didn't mean a lot to them, they meant a lot to me. Hey. So it was best if they just hated me. And I was going to make up with her after I had my baby, and I got Katie back. And then he said something in a bad way, and he had made weird comments about my friend Ashley and made her feel real uncomfortable. And I knew the kind of man he was, so I had to feel the fire after I started trying to make up with her. I had to make her mad at me again. because he was standing over my shoulder watching what I was writing. Okay. It was a few years later, and I believe I was pregnant with that youngest boy, when Lisa finally invited me and Grandma over to her house, and I was very nervous about everything, and afraid that they was going to jump on me or something because what I'd said, and they had every right to. I mean, it was pretty shitty, but they didn't. They was nice. But I know that one of the only reasons I was there because I had to drive my grandma. And he was calling me, saying stuff to me while I was there and threatening them, and they could hear it. And I guess they put two and two together. And they kept on telling me, you got to get away from him. I've tried every way possible. Like, there's no way out of this. He, goes and files charges against me. I can't get away from him. His mama lies. He told a lie that I was beating him all the time and got a protection from abuse order, and his mother was a witness to it and went in front of the judge. And they conned me into going to her wedding so they could have access to the kids and me. I was about to move out of town and get my divorce so he could take my kids and give them to your sister. So, he still wouldn't leave me alone even after we divorced. I talked him into giving me a divorce, said we had to do it for DHR so they'll give us the kids back. I knew at this point that DHR was going to transfer custody of my kids, and I would not get them back because of him and his family and all the bullshit, and he just wouldn't quit. Telling lies, his mama telling fucking lies, and his sister telling fucking lies. Because that's all they know how to do is tell fucking lies. All of them. The whole fucking bunch. Make up shit to get out of damn trouble or make somebody look fucking better. So I told him that, and he agreed to to tell the judge that he agreed to the divorce. Even though I was pregnant with my youngest son. And it's not kosher or legal to get divorced in Alabama if you're pregnant. You have to wait till after you deliver, and custody of the child has to be in it. You have to wait. So I hid my pregnancy and wore baggy clothes so I could divorce this man. And the only way he would agree to divorce it if I let him have all our possessions and the house. So I agreed. His name was Adam Beard, is who I was married to. And he would not leave me alone, even after the divorce. And when I finally tried to break away from him and I went back to my registered home in my name, he would send me messages all the time. You're going to talk to me and you're going to be with me. You told me that if I signed them divorce papers that you would stay with me, that it was just for show, for DHR. You fucking lying bitch. He said, if you don't talk to me, I'm going to file a petition for the divorce to be overturned because you lied to the judge about being pregnant. And I know that it's illegal for you to get a divorce when you're pregnant. And he's going to overturn it, and you're going to be married to me again. You're going to be mine. I own you. And that's what he would tell me all the time. I got paperwork. I own you. You're mine. You're my possession. You're my property. And I can do whatever I want to with you. And nobody don't care. And I said, do whatever you want. The divorce is final. You had 30 days to protest it. And it's been 69 days. And I cried when I found out he died, and not because of the fact that I loved him, but I cried because I was free. Finally, after meeting this man when I was 12 years old, I was finally fucking free. And I was pregnant with my youngest daughter. I was 29 years old, and I was finally free of him. Yep. Because he tortured and tormented me relentlessly after the divorce. And his sister or his mother one would allow him to have the children unsupervised, and they wasn't supposed to. And he would have my kids to call me on FaceTime and tried to get me to come back where he was, so him and his mom could mistreat me and have me arrested. She treated me like I was white fucking trash. They talked about me, said I had a mental disorder. Well, hell, if I don't, I fucking do now. The way y'all treated me. All the time fucking talking about me. I don't have any mental disorders. I've been to multiple fucking psychologists and had down evaluations because of my kids. And I have none. So, and I'm very smart too. Go fuck yourselves. Y'all got mental fucking issues. There's something seriously fucking wrong with all y'all. Every damn one of you. And for his two brothers that were not around, that never seen this shit, or was around and did see it, and you still act like everybody in your family is doing the fucking right thing by raising my kids when I was an unfit fucking mom. Shame fucking on y'all. Or to speak out against me when I asked for prayer for you and your family when he died as a good fucking person, and to pray for my children that were grieving their daddy, and you cussed me out to the point I had to block you on fucking Facebook and told me not to post nothing about your damn family. I had to put up with that motherfucker since I was 12 years old. So how dare you speak to me? You didn't live through what I went through, and you don't care because he was, what, your family? You don't give a shit what any of y'all done to me. But you sit around and you talk about me like I'm a piece of shit, and you alienate me from my kids, filling their heads full of lies. And don't let me see them, even though I have court-ordered visitation to them. And I have messages going back 5 fucking years begging to see my kids. I have showed up and sat in the heat with pizzas and toys and whatever I could give my kids. Because, yes, I feel guilty about the whole thing. And I buy them whatever in hell I can afford to buy them. And I overcompensate. And you still sat on your fucking high horse because what? You won. You stole my children from me. You won. Congratulations. You're fucking shitty. To sit there and watch somebody do that shit to a person or help them do it and think that you're in the right because your lies prevailed and you won in court. You are the shittiest human being on the fucking planet. And I am very sorry about what I had to do to alienate people out of my life to save them from them being collateral damage in the shit show that was my marriage. But I love Ashley and Lisa and Ricky and Ryan and all of them, Tyler and Nicholas, I forgot to, I'm sorry. And I hope one day that they can truly forgive me for what I had to do, but I couldn't. I couldn't sit by and watch my ex and his mother make up lies about Lisa and them and have them arrested because they wanted to help me. And they couldn't have that because they had done that to other people. I had to go bail a lady out of jail. His mother had her arrested and convicted for assault and battery. And she didn't even touch her because she was going to help me. And I just pushed through it. And other than people coming into my life to use me, nobody has ever given a damn about me. But they love to talk about me, tell me that because of my mouth, because I don't have teeth or I had rotten teeth, that nobody would ever want me unless it was just for sex. That I was not worth anything. That I was too fucked up. I'm too much. Who would want a woman that couldn't even keep her own kids? I guess nobody, because here I sit by myself, but I don't want nobody. I had my fill of it, dreading when my husband come home because I knew what was going to happen to me. And I remember laying there when he was doing all that shit to me and just wishing I could just die so it would just stop. I was so just fucking tired of all of it. I had suffered so fucking much. And when I got away from it, they took my babies. And I gave up. And I did whatever I could just to numb the pain a little bit. And I was promiscuous as hell. I didn't never do rugs or drinking. But I was just tired. And I just didn't give a damn no more. And it took me a long time to heal from that. All the hurt that life had caused me. And I couldn't change it. I couldn't fix it. There was no fixing it in my eyes. I always thought that I would be able to get my kids back one day if I tried real hard and got a house and fixed it up. And, that dream is still in my heart, but I don't know if I'll ever accomplish it because I need a lot of work here. And there's nobody lined up at the front door to help me. But there are people lined up with their hands out, acting like I can help them when I can't even help me. And I do feel bad about them, but there's that I'm trying to work towards bettering me and fixing my home. And yes, I've got multiple dogs. And I've got cats. And I've got a goat in my freaking house. But it's better than being the way I was. Staying gone all the time, sleeping with every man. Yes, occasionally I have Jordan over here, but that's one man. That's not 20 that I don't even know their names and catching stuff and all that shit. Because I was like, I used to be like that. I hope I catch something and it's bad. And it just ends me. Because I don't want to be without my babies. I can't live without them. I'm done. Fuck this world and this life and all this shit. I'm done. I can't do this no more. That's a bad place to be. And I fought so fucking hard to get out of that place that I was in my head. And nobody was in my corner. Nobody was there. I had no friend. No, everybody just wanted to use me for whatever they could get off of me, even though I was at my fucking lowest that I have ever been in my life. I had nobody to talk to. My family talked to me like garbage. You should just end it. Do the world a favor. You're sorry, POS. You've lost your kids. You're worthless. I hope that you don't wake up tomorrow. And I endured all that. All the looks, the stares, people avoiding me because I had my children removed and placed by the state. Obviously, I'm a bad human being, and they might get in trouble just socializing with me. And the dogs don't do me like that. They don't make me feel like that. And having a casual relationship where I'm not invested, they don't make me feel like that either. They never wanted me. My grandmother told my mom to end the pregnancy when she got pregnant with me. I was never wanted. I was okay to have around when everybody else was gone and she didn't have anybody. And she would help me so she could be involved in my kids' life. But I couldn't let them go to her house. I had to bring her to mine because of my brother. And that's a hard thing to go through. And I've always kept silent. Because I was taught from a very early age, if you say something bad's going to happen, you're going to get taken away, or you're going to get us in trouble. Do you want us in trouble? Is that what you want? You know, making me feel guilty for speaking out and keeping me silent. To the point that I just stopped talking about it. And I hid the bruises, and I wore baggy clothes. And I never spoke out about it. And even after everything that happened with my husband, I never said a word. I never spoke about all the things. And one day, some woman that he had brought to my visitation, Amber, called me on the phone and tried to convince me that I needed to just leave my kids alone. That I had put them through a fucking enough, and that I didn't deserve to be their mom anymore. And I told her about some of the R word and stuff that he had done. Hush! That he had done. Get your asses over here and lay down. Quit. Get up here and lay down. Now you're getting everybody stirred up. And I did speak up, and they tried to make it out like it wasn't them, it was somebody else. And they said I was lying and there was something wrong with me. once in my childhood, I remember. But what I was trying to say before the dogs started their crap was I got very accustomed with hiding everything and acting like everything was normal, and it wasn't like that, and lying about it to the point maybe I fucking believed it myself. But anyway, I was on the phone and I told about how I got pregnant with my youngest son, how he brutally attacked me and impregnated me after we got divorced. And my grandma said, I wish you wouldn't have said nothing about it. I didn't want to hear that. So this happened, sexual abuse and physical and mental abuse happened to me from the time that I can remember, about 4 years old, for physical and mental abuse. And the sexual abuse started at the age of 8. And it all stopped when I was like 27. And then the mental and abuse started again when I got with my youngest child's father and his family. And psychological abuse. So that was like two more years. I can't make one. I have my Cash App. My ex-boyfriend's mother threatens me when I put one up because I'm making them look bad. And she said she's going to take my daughter away from me permanently. And I'm just trying to save up and fix this place for my kids and me. Starving. I'm going to have to get up and fix me something to eat and let these mongrels out, I guess, again, because they keep on whining. Mongrels. Y'all mongrels? Purdy was in here running around playing. So that's been my whole life. And things that people said to me about my life. Well, it's your fault because you chose to be with people. Those people. For all the abuse. If you'd made better decisions, none of that would have ever happened. I've got them saved in my iPhone. Let's see, what else? What else has been said to me? Oh, you've had a really good life besides the decisions that you've made about people that you've had in your life. Everything's been pretty much handed to you. You've never had to work for anything. I wish it must be nice to sit on your ass and draw a check. If you wasn't so fucking lazy, you would have it done. Other people do it with what you get. So I know you're just fucking lying. And your kids are gone because you chose a man over them. I would never do that. And I didn't. I just wanted to live. Well, the next time you get a man, do a better job of picking him. And maybe you won't have so much trouble. I'm not going to help you, so stop begging. I said I'm not. I'm just talking about my situation. I'm just talking it out. I'm finally letting it out after I've had it bottled up for all these damn years. Well, it's the way that you said it. It simulates that you're trying to It insinuates that you're trying to ask me to help you, and I ain't fucking helping you. You're gonna have to do it on your own. Good luck with all that. Yeah. But yet, when people need a fucking ride, when they need their power paid, when they need a shoulder to cry on, who fucking shows up for your ass at 2 o'clock in the damn morning and gets out of the bed and comes to your rescue? Who takes you to go have court-ordered tests done, knowing that people are going to think that I'm guilty for socializing with your ass so you don't go to fucking jail? Who does all that? Who gives you a place to fucking stay when you're on the street? But when I was on the street, when I was suffering and pregnant, who come to help me? I can tell you, nobody. When I was lying there on the floor, ready to give up, lost a child, who comforted me, who gave me a shoulder to cry on, who even fucking talked to me? Nobody. But yet you still expect me to show up for you when you're in your time of need and you've lost everything. But you wouldn't do it for me. And I guess I'm petty to feel that way. But that's some bullshit and double fucking standards, honey. You're not more important than I am. And I shouldn't step up for you when you can't step up for me, even for to damn talk to me on the phone. And no, because I chose to have a relationship with two different men does not give them the right to fucking abuse me and to act like that there's somebody else to get me trapped with them, with children. Men like that purposely impregnate you so you're completely trapped and tied to them for the rest of your fucking life. So they have a damn weapon to use against you to manipulate the narrative and the situation. And their family backs them 110% with lies and manipulations. There is no out. Ever. If I would have been smarter, I would have got some kind of damn implant when I was a teenager. Or I would have went to the sperm bank. I think I should have just went to the sperm bank and been a lesbian. I'd have worked out a lot better. Nobody has the right to abuse you. Nobody has the right to talk to you and disrespect you. It does not matter what you've done. I'm going to tell you something. It wouldn't matter what I'd done in my past, because I cannot get in a damn time machine and hightail my ass back and change it. Yes, my husband got me pregnant before we was even married. And he would tamper with my birth control to impregnate me. And he would force himself on me to do that. He would sodomize me. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here. Hopefully I am. And I weighed 100 pounds. And he was 285 pounds. And 6'3", and I'm 5 foot. And I look like I'm a 12-year-old little girl. So what could I do? I would fight him and he would suffocate me until I passed out and pissed myself. I can't, to this day, I cannot be with a man and him on top of me. The pressure of his body freaks me out and causes me to have PTSD, and I can't. He can't be on top of me with his weight on me whatsoever. Yeah, I tried that, and his mom lied. Said that I made it all up because I was mad at him for cheating on me. I wish I'd made it all up. That way I don't have to relive it like a loop in my fucking mind for the rest of my life. I wish it was all made up. I tried real hard to make myself believe that it never damn happened, none of it. It was just a fucking nightmare that I dreamed. But after my ex-boyfriend and his family done all that shit and I lost a child and I finally got over here where I had peace and that nobody was harassing me or trying to do shit to me and re-traumatizing me, I started having these really elusive dreams, nightmares, night terrors. And I was running from my ex-husband in the woods, and I was such in a panic, and I knew he was going to catch me and hurt me. No, it gave me a lot of fucking trauma. PTSD, trust issues. I constantly fucking apologize for shit that I don't even damn do. But I'm about to get off here and go eat and see what's wrong with these damn whining ass dogs and make sure they're alright. Since they keep on whining, they may need to go out to the toilet again. Who knows? They're like kids when you tell them to go use the bathroom and they say they don't have to. And then 5 minutes later they've got to pee. But I just want to get my home fixed. And I've got one puppy left. My friend got the other one. So I didn't get any money for it. I made a deal with her. So how much do I need? It's going to take me $6,000 to buy the materials, and I talked to the contractor, and he said he will do the work for $2,000. So it's going to what is that? $8,000? 9? No, that's 8, right? Yeah, 2, 4, 6, and 2 is 8. I'm hungry. I can't think. That's how much. It's going to take me probably 4 years to save up that much money. I'm having a hot flash. Whew. Or either my sugar's really low and I'm about to go into ketosis, whatever the hell it's called. Sugar's fucking Tacoma. I can't do it a little bit at a time. Because I need to rent a dumpster to put all the garbage in. I will. And it's $400 a week, and I can't afford to rent a dumpster multiple different times and do it a little bit at a time. And that's a quote for the whole job. And if you hire that man multiple times, hush! No! Hush! Lay down! No! No! Shut up! How much do I have? Not very much. I had to spend some of it. I got about $700-800. Because it takes money to run everything. Pay bills. Buy food. I will. But I got more puppies coming in December. Shut up! I can't do a GoFundMe. And nobody would donate to me anyway. Even if I did. But I'm gonna go eat me chicken pot pie. Peace out, y'all. Bye, y'all. Well, I have a cash out. GoFundMe takes money out of it anyway. I have made one. I had to take it down. And it's in my bio. It is my legal name. If you really want to donate, you can donate to me on there. It goes directly into the savings account. I don't spend it. I've got a little bit in my savings account already. I have a goal of how much I need on there. And I'm going to put like $100 of my check in there every time I get it. I'm supposed to be getting a $52 raise next month. Not next month, but the month after next. I just want my kids. I don't want a dog. I just want a nice home, a nice yard, my animals, and my kids. And my peace. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. I don't want drama. I don't want fighting. No, I will never forgive the people that victimized me. And no, I'm not gonna stay in a victim. I speak out about what happened to me. Because staying silent protects people that abuse me. And why am I protecting them? And a lot of people are going to say, well, why didn't you speak out before he died? I did. Nobody cared. Nobody gave a damn. Nobody even bothered to listen to me. And said, well, you must have liked it because you stayed with him. What is my goal? My goal is to reach $8,000 on my home so I can fix it, rid of all this water damage, fix the electrical in here where all the plugs and lights and everything work, because I don't even have a light in my living room. It's burned up. The outside light, it don't work. It's shorted out. It flickers on and off like I'm having some kind of strobe party outside in the front yard. Strobe light. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Put down flooring in here. I'd like to have flooring. I would love to have flooring in my house instead of looking at plywood. I would love to replace my door where to quit leaking into the wall and the water is just like shredding this drywall. You can push on it and it just falls off in chunks. So it quits rotting in the subfloor and the door frame around my door. I would love to replace the windows. I would love to remodel both of my bathrooms. So when I take a shower in the only bathroom that actually works, I'd like to have my master bathroom where I can move into my bedroom and put a bed up. I ain't had a bed in 3 years. I'd love to do all that stuff, but I know that I can't right now because I don't have the money yet. Every time I take a shower, I had to put down towels in there because the tub leaks. It pours out in the floor. Put a rug over plywood with dogs. That is a wonderful idea. Guess what they're going to think? Oh, Mommy put me down this big, huge puppy pad to piss on. I would prefer not. Oh, thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Mommy, so much. I love you. I'm just going to shit a big turd right here in the middle of it. And they don't understand why you're screaming at them. Don't! As I shard all over your new rug. So I will not be doing that. And bringing in dust spores and something for hair to stick to. Because I tell you something, it'd be in here about 2 weeks. And it would be completely white. Even if it was black. Because there would be white dog hairs all over it. I have 4 white dogs that shed really bad. I'm constantly backing up dog hair. Like in the spring and the fall of the year is when it's really bad. And I'm like, where in the hell does all this damn hair come from? I vacuumed my freaking couch off 4 times today. It's cloth. I love it. But at the same time, I'm about to just vacuum my dogs. Just suck all the hair off of them. I need one of those de-shedding tools for my big dogs where I can go out on the front steps and get their undercoat out. Because they're a whole fucking other dog up under there that just falls off every time they get out and shake their ass a little bit. I wake up when my dogs shed and they're just down a mustache formed in up under my lip. Right there. I got a mustache and a goatee out of them white dog hair that just floated from their bodies onto my face while I've been asleep. I'm like, damn, I go to fucking bed in my sleep. I love them, but I would love to put them outside when they shed and just brush them out. And my other bull terrier that is tan, I guess, tan or red, she don't shed like that. She does just a little bit, like in the summer, but she don't shed like that. But them damn white dogs, them Dalmatians are the worst ones. Oh my God, at the fucking mess that they make with their hair. They're old, I tell myself. They won't live much longer. I love them. I would cry. I've had them for a long time, but they get on my nerves. With all their damn shedding and their hair, and their Purdy has barked like that since I got her as a puppy. 10 years ago. 10 years I have heard her bark and carry on and act like a damn numbnuts. 10 fucking years. That's a long damn time, folks. And Pongo is, he'll be 11 this year, and I can notice in the last, year that I've been really hard to keep weight on him. And he's got a lot of, anxiety and shit. Hey. And all of that. And it's probably because of old age, and it's probably because of all the shit that me and him's been through in 10 years. He's a pretty good dog, but I had to watch him. He will hack his leg and pee halfway up the damn wall unless I put a wrap on him. He's an intact male dog, and they just mark. So, he's old. He's on medication, and he has lost his hearing. A pot pie, chicken pot pie, or a heat up dinner. He can't hear anymore. He can only see, and that's caused him to be more anxious. And I love him. He's a good boy. He's probably the only damn bobtail Dalmatian that exists, and his tail was docked He got his tail broke when I lived with my youngest child's father, and they done 2 surgeries on him to remove his tail. The first one, they left it too long, and he chewed it down to the bone. Even though I had a hood on him, he still got to it somehow. A cone. And I had to take him back, and I had to do the second surgery. So all in all, it cost me about $1,500. So he's bobtailed. He's got a nub that he shakes his whole butt. It's so cute. And he's the size of a rockwaller. He is a big fucking boy. But he's my baby. I'm hungry too. I'm gonna get off here and go eat. I'm gonna do evening turnouts, I guess, since they're all up. But I'm yapping at me after I get done eating. Just let everybody outside run around. And I love him. I don't breed Dalmatians anymore. Dottie will ultimately be my only Dalmatian because Dalmatians only live to be about 12. And Pongo not next month, but December, he will turn 11. And he is still really healthy, and so was Elsa. And she went down within 6 weeks and had to be euthanized. So I am watching that. I have noticed things. I had to feed him multiple times a day, and I had to add wet food to his diet. And I had to let him out a lot more than I do the other dogs because he can't hold it. He's incontinent a little bit. And he is declining somewhat, but he's still in pretty good shape as of now. And I hope that I have, even though I joke around like I'm going to get rid of them or something because they're getting on my nerves, I hope that I have him until he's 15. I hope I don't lose him, but the reality is that big dogs don't live as long as little dogs. And I could wake up and him just be passed in his kennel. That's the way a lot of big dogs are. They just have a massive heart attack. And with his anxiety, even though I do give him meds to help with that, that could trigger a heart attack. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's mostly from age, and it's also from me having to move around and things that I couldn't control. I mean, things fucking happen, But I'm doing a funeral fund already for him and the other older big dogs, because when they pass, I'm going to have them cremated, and it's going to cost about $500 to $600 per dog. And if I don't save it up, then I won't be able to afford it. It's $300 for a small dog. And there's no way that I can dig a hole for him without renting a backhoe. He's like a horse. It'd take me 14 years to dig a hole in the backyard. And I hope, like I said, I hope that don't happen for a long time, but the fact is that he's an old man. He's a senior citizen, and so is Purdy. And Isabella is getting, hush, Purdy! And Isabella is getting to the point that she's almost a senior. I'm pretty sure she's like 7 or 8 now. I'll have to look on her papers. I got her when Kathy was about a year old. She was a puppy. No, she's about 6. She's not quite a senior, but she's getting up there where she's middle-aged. She ain't slowing down. And the other dog's about 4, her daughter. So I'll end up just having Alice and Dottie as my big dogs before too long. I can tell you that even though Isabella is young, that she was poorly bred. Not what I was promised. And that she has a lot of health problems. I did not know that when I bred her, but I was just wanting a puppy anyway. And it's not like genetic issues. It's nothing genetic. It's like the breed. It's just she caught all the shit that the breed has. Because her parents wasn't FOA or FO whatever it is. And I wish that I would have looked into that because I didn't know what I was doing when I got her. I just wanted a bull terrier. And she's a pet, so, I mean, I'm not breeding her. But she's got a lot of skin issues, and she's got a lot of compulsive issues, which is common in the breed. It's just part of the breed. And white dogs have skin problems, like her. She has to be on a lamb dog food diet. She can't eat chicken or beef. It makes her have hot spots and stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'll keep them till they ain't here no more, and I hope it's a long time. It sucks. And you're not guaranteed any time with your dog. They can get cancer. They can get anything. What are hot spots? Hot spots are itchy spots on your dog that they irritate and lick and cause skin infections and sores, and it has a fever in it, and it's hot to the touch. And it's really bad. So that's hot spots. I had to be careful when I'm shaving Casper because if I shave him too short, he'll get hot spots on his back end because he'll pick at it. Even though I give him a bath and medicated shampoo. So I had to keep his hair pretty long on the back. Just like use a guard and clip a little bit off. So if he gets matted, I had to try to put him in a hood where he can't get to his back end. And I don't let mine get matted, but I'm just saying if he was to. Anyway, I'm going to get off here and see what's wrong with her. And fix me something to eat. Dog, I'm tired. Dogs, I am tired, y'all. My male dog, Jack, he was the same way. He would get hot spots really easily from grooming and stuff. And when for the first few years that I had Ginger, she had literally bad skin problems due to neglect. It took me forever to get rid of the yeast on her skin. So, I mean, dogs have shit. I mean, just like we do. Eczema and stuff. They have other stuff. They have to have special diets and stuff. It's part of it. But I'm going to enjoy them while I can, and we're going to lay up and watch TV on the couch, and then I have to get all their hair off of it. I want to buy me one of those little couch vacuums off the TikTok shop. But anyway, I got to go eat. I feel like I'm about to pass out. She's probably made a mess, and I'm going to have to clean that up before I can eat. Peace out. Bye. Good night.